Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana, where we show you a lot of interesting and useful information about Benidorm town and Spain in general. Today we are at the end of the old town, right near the lovely Dove Park here in Benidorm, and we'll be having a short tour down the Poniente Beach. I know a lot of you absolutely love the Levante Beach area. However, the Poniente side is also perfect depending on which kind of tourism you're actually seeking for. This is more calm, quiet. A lot of couples and older age people, already adults, prefer this area for calm holidays. And you can always go to the Mediterranean Avenue or to a lot of different bars, restaurants or nightclubs and come back here for a good night of sleep. This is the famous Dove Park here in Benidorm. I've showed it a couple of times and there are always a lot of white doves in here. It's a symbol of the old town slash the Poniente Beach. Look at how nice this is looking like. Right there in front we have the port of Benidorm. I've told you already that they have quite a few excursions going on right now. The boat that you can see right there in front that just has left the port Benidorm is the Visión Submarina, which is basically the submarine vision. This is a boat that has like a glass floors from where you can explore all the little but still marine life that we have in here. It's really interesting to see that this area of the Poniente Beach is the one that gets crowded the first, and the end of the Poniente Beach, which is where we have an amazing viewpoint, which is right there at the end, is almost always empty, or at least nothing to do with what we can see in here. Here already right now in the morning there's quite a lot of people walking down the alleys. It's half shade in here thanks to these lovely palm trees, so it's just a perfect place to have a nice and lovely walk and enjoy the views. A lot of the bars and restaurants here are also already open, and all the hotels. There is one new hotel that will be opening up shortly here in the area, which hopefully I will be able to show you. Which one it is, it's a secret. I've talked about it a few weeks before, but I don't want to ruin the surprise for you guys. However, it's a very interesting and unique design. Nothing like we've seen here before on the channel. So I hope the hotel's management will be able to let me film this, and if they will, you will be shocked on what this hotel is looking like. It's a totally new concept in here. Poniente Beach, as you can see, has way more space for people to lay down. They have way less of the paid sunbeds, if you can see. Like the priority, absolute priority is for just people coming with their own sunbeds or just towels. There's only one area right here, and then the other is really far away. So it's just amazing on how much space they've left here for people. It's totally different. Look, there's first tourists arriving, and first stop obviously is to see the lovely Mediterranean beach. So Levante Beach is absolutely crowded and packed with sunbeds. You know it already. Some people did ask me, I suppose they're new subscribers here on the channel, they've asked me how much the umbrellas and the sunbeds cost. These ones here, and not only here but also on the Levante Beach, they do cost €6 per the whole entire day. So you pay just €6 once and you're able to use them for each. So €6 sunbed, €6 the umbrella, okay? And you are able to use them the whole entire day, and then you can even leave your towel in there, go for a walk, go for a snack, go rest, explore, and then just come back to the same sunbed, and that's basically it. So it's really easy. For those of you who are coming with children or grandchildren, this area has a lot of playgrounds like this, apart from the areas on the beach that are suitable for children. So if you are coming with small children but you don't like the Levante part, you don't like the young type of crazy tourism, you know what I mean, then maybe this area is the best for you to choose. In general, Benidorm is suitable for everyone, which is why we made this channel. You know, we really wanted to show people that this area is not only crazy tourism, it's not only nightlife, it's not only like drinking and partying all the time. Of course, there is this part as well, and for those of you who are coming for that reason, it's just perfect. But it's way more than that, you know. Each person, depending on their needs, can find something to do here in Benidorm, which is just amazing. It's suitable for all ages and for all types of families, for all types of people with different needs. Right here in front, we have the H10 Porto Poniente Hotel, which is open already. It's lovely. They did a great reform, I must say. They've been closed for a lot of time because they were doing some changes. Then they've opened back again and closed for winter. But now, obviously, when the summer season is here, basically already, they've opened up back again. Looks a really Mediterranean type of design with a lot of wood, a lot of sandy beige colors, and inside it looks really chic and expensive, I must say. All the other hotels in here are also working perfectly fine. There are still some 3-star hotels or 4 stars that are quite economic, by the way. This area is not as expensive in terms of hotels as the Levante might be, because it's not as popular, hence they need to concentrate and get every type of tourism that they can, so they cannot really go with the prices as high as other areas, even though they have an amazing location. There are a lot of new bars. For example, this area was a different place before. It was a type of a cafeteria. Right now it's going to be Saltoki, which is really nice place to eat, and approximately they'll be opening that up. There's some ice cream shop, cafeteria, bistro, 1111, which is really nice, by the way. Try it out. They have special breakfast deals and Spanish type breakfast or English type breakfast. Why not? If you are keen on continuing with your usual diet, you can find a lot of places that cater for different type of cuisine. There are a lot of Chinese souvenir shops like this all over. They call themselves supermarkets, but basically they sell a lot of things, not only of food but also of different, even shoes, slippers. They sell things for swimming, ice creams, hats, suntan oils, like a lot of different random things in there. The Hotel Marconi as well. This, by the way, is really good. It's economic, it's super economic, 3 stars hotel, but it's definitely worth it. And you are literally at the beach, just a few steps until the old town. So this might be a really good consideration for you guys if you're looking for an economic place to stay, but you want to be right at the old town or right near everything. You literally have everything on walking distance. Then there are some more places. This one, for example, here is like a mixed place. It's a British food cocktail bar slash pizza burger tapas bar and place. And the best thing about here is that they also basically even have in English all the menu, like they speak English really well. They have in native even workers in here, and they cater for British food as well. They have happy hour for cocktails, for different types of drinks in here. By the way, in this area is where you have a lot of not excursions but just experiences, let's call them like that. You have water bikes, water bikes. Just forgot right now, my head went blank right now, went totally empty due to the sunshine. Sorry about that. But you have like water scooters right there that you can use. They're bringing you with a boat right there, then you go on a platform, you take everything and you just explore all this lovely Poniente Beach area, which is amazing. The Hotel Villa del Mar is also here. It's a 4 stars hotel. Some people told me they came here with children. In theory, right now the hotels cannot say that it's only for adults. They can say it's adults recommended, however. So Villa del Mar, I would definitely say it's one of those hotels that's only recommended for adults. You know, I've been working in this chain. I've visited this hotel as a part of my job as well, so I know it really well. And what I want to say is that it's good if you're coming with a couple. Some of the rooms here have jacuzzis, so it's good like for some type of romantic celebration. Bear in mind that they don't have terraces, okay? So it is what you can see. The terrace is like a part of the room. So you can have amazing views to the sea, obviously. But what you won't have is a terrace with an open air to go around and just sit down. The food here, by the way, was really, really good when we went there. It was amazing. They're doing another place, look at this. A bordo, which is on board by Magic. So they have a hotel right here. And they have a new restaurant that they're opening up. Probably guests of Magic hotels will have like a specific discount in here. That's a great idea. They're going towards the hosteleria, like towards the bars and restaurants as well. Expanding the business, you know. Some supermarkets. These are like the true supermarkets for basic foods, basic like drinks and needs. Shop for sweets, which is called Sweet Caramel, by the way. We have some sweets with some nice cute phrases on them. You have some ice cream shops here, snack and sport bars. Look at how many people there are. There are a lot of people walking right now here, that's true. However, less and less people are to be seen at the beach area. And the more we go towards the end, less people on the beach we will actually be seeing. We will not go throughout all the entire way because it's basically 2 kilometers. However, you can see that there are not only third age groups in here, you know, there are a lot of young people as well doing some sports, having a nice walk, running, going with a scooter, you know, with a bicycle, just getting some nice Mediterranean tanning here. This is just magical place. I love this part personally way more than the Levante one. Levante one is okay when you want like a lot of hustle, you want a lot of movement, but when you're tired of it and you want a few last calm and quiet relaxing days, this is the area that you might consider exploring. Way more bars, shops, supermarkets, clothes shops, and lavender. A lot of lavender growing just like this on the side of the road to give an extra touch and color to this lovely Poniente walk alley. Poniente Beach brewery and cocktail bar, alll, which is like souvenir and cute type of thing shop, you know. And the other thing that I wanted to show you, which is almost right there, is the huge boom of construction that we have here on the Poniente Beach. I've told you previously here on the channel in the news updates that the Poniente side is just constantly changing. It's experimenting a lot of growth right now, and they are literally non-stop building different buildings, not only like residential but also some hotels, and they're building also apartments that are supposed to be for touristic rent. To be honest with you, those of you who are maybe planning to do some business on it, who are planning to purchase like an apartment here and put it on the short-term rent, you know, to basically live from it and give you some profit, this area might be a good option. However, it will not be full all the entire year. This area has way less potential clients than the Levante one. It's more residential. It's for you to come during warm months, you know. It's not the type of a place where you can rent all the entire time non-stop. You will be fully booked, you know. Depending where it is, if it's on the beginning of the Poniente Beach where we started, then maybe yes. But if it's towards the end of the Poniente Beach, which is where we're heading, probably this will not be the ideal place for the business. But yes, for yourself, if you're planning to move to Spain. Look, this is TM Real Estate Group. They are constructing a lot of buildings in here that we'll see. And this one is one of them. This is a brand new apartment building with a lovely terrace on the top. I'm not sure if you can see. Give me 1 second. There's a lovely terrace right there on the top with a swimming pool, probably. That is the part of this building. And right now this area is full of constructing machinery, you know. Not a lot of noise though, it's really, really quiet. So if you're coming on holidays to this area, it's definitely really a quiet place. The only thing I don't like is this place, which is it's supposed to be like a shopping center, you know, but it just got abandoned. They did not finish the construction work. So on the ground floor, you do have all these shops. As you can see, Sprinter, you have ice cream shop, like a huge shopping mall. But all the top doesn't even have a roof on it. Like it's literally nothing. It's not finished, you know. It would be a nice place for a terrace, for a bar or a restaurant. That would be amazing, but since it doesn't have any, like, you know, closed space to put on all that, probably doesn't even have piping. So this is just an empty, not really nice space in here. By the way, around all this area, every now and then you can see these type of toilets, which are white and blue colored. They do have also wheelchair easy access, so it's fine. It's really, really comfy. They're free of charge, obviously, so you don't need to pay for it. And you can use them freely while you're walking here down the Poniente Beach. Way less people already. Way less. You can see the difference. And right there in front, you can actually see the first building works of the area. So far, mostly, like most of these works are done right here at the second half of the Poniente Beach. However, there are a lot of free plots in here, a lot of free space for investment. So it's really, really quite probable that this area will double its size in the next decade. And it will be like a totally new Benidorm. So if you're looking forward to buy something before this area went higher in price, maybe you can consider that. Right there in front, we have the In Tempo building. Lovely In Tempo apartments. They have an amazing spa and swimming pool on the top floor that all the people who live in this building can access. Amazing gardens. They've suffered a lot, but finally they finished this building, and now people can get back to the apartments that they bought years and years ago but could not move in because it was abandoned and because the real estate company just totally collapsed and stopped working. We have the Benidorm Island right there in front. A lot of people were asking me, what can you see at the Benidorm Island? Like if it does really make any sense to go there. I would say yes if you love to do photography, and yes if you like to do submarine vision in a capsule just for you to see like all the marine life, the rocks and like the sea bottom and things like this. Then yes, it might make some sense for you to go. But if you're searching for like a place to do something, you know, something more alive, then maybe it's not for you because there's a lot of seagulls and rocks. That's basically it. By the way, these are the platforms that Benidorm will be changing shortly. They have signs everywhere saying that you should walk only in shoes and slippers because it's dangerous. And these platforms, they are in a really, really bad state right now, which is true. So in order to avoid people on getting traumas and getting with some, there are even some metal, like not needles, but you know, like from the construction, they're there as well, and the wood is like a really, really bad state. So they put some signs on, but I still see a lot of people walking without the shoes. Probably it's just because they don't know that it's really dangerous. I just hope that they will change it really soon, the sooner the later. And here you can see the new part of Benidorm right near the Poseidon Beach Hotel. Really lovely place. I know a lot of you were or will be coming to this hotel. But I just want to show you that there are a lot of new streets in here that they did. Look at this. They put all these streets. There is a lovely park right there at the end. And the birds are back. The Hungi sculptures are back to Benidorm. At least this one stayed with us for quite some time. You have some sunset waves buildings right there as well, like newly built. So this area is definitely changing itself quite a lot, and it brings kind of a really bright future for this area. Maybe in the next decade or so, we will be able to see that the Poniente Beach area is even more popular than the Levante is right now, due to its quality of life and amazing holiday opportunities. This was the lovely Poniente Beach. I hope you enjoyed this short walk with us. I wish you a lovely day, and I'll see you really soon in the new video here on the channel Benidorm by Anna. Bye!